Alright, this is Children of the Sun Koi, and I'm Wes Parker. This is Ezra. That's Ashton. Family ran business. We picked out show quality Utsuri from Shinoda Koi Farm. Large koi. So we're going to measure it, see how big this girl is, and then we'll go from there with pictures and video, and I'll also do a dialogue on the quality of this koi and give you the rundown. So let's measure her up. So she's right at about 70 cm. Okay, so we've done videos before with our auction and other koi, so we'll do it with a high quality koi now. So this is a Utsuri from Shinoda Koi Farm. It's obviously a female. So we call these, as they get bigger, the submarines. So these koi get quite large from Shinoda. But the first thing we want to do is look at this koi and look at the body conformation. So this koi has a really nice head to it, nice and wide, has big shoulders, and it has a nice body conformation all the way to the tail. So it is a female, it's an older koi, so we're seeing a little bit of eggs right here. So that's where you're seeing a little bit of the pinch on the body, is because the eggs are heavy. That will go away obviously as she spawns, and that nice body conformation, that torpedo body conformation, will come back. So looking at the arch in the back here, and if we kind of push the koi down, we can see the body has a nice arch to it on the back. Really wide and tall koi, so those are all good factors for growing large. So fins are nice, everything is proportioned all the way through for the body conformation that we're looking for. So the eyes themselves, nice spacing to the eyes to how long the face is on the koi. So when I'm looking at these koi for body conformation, I'm looking at everything all the way through from the nose to the tail, and I want to see balance. I want to see it uniform. So that's where the real nice body conformation comes in, when everything looks balanced. If it's too heavy on one side, or the spacing's not right in this area, I'm looking at from the head to the dorsal, how long the dorsal is, from the end of the dorsal to where the tail fin starts. Looking at the pectoral fins, how big they are. Next thing is the pelvic fin underneath. I want to look at that, and then the tail fin itself has to be the right proportion also, because sometimes we see tail fins that are too large, sometimes they're too small. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm looking for that show quality on the body conformation. It's not just how the body looks. I'm looking for more than that. I'm going beyond that. So customers that have bought large koi from us in the past, they know that when they buy a koi from Kotz Koi, that I'm very picky about all those, and I'm even picky about the rays of the fins. So I'm looking at the fins and make sure all the rays, especially on the pectoral fins, are nice and straight. There's no waviness to them. I don't really like thorns either in the fins. Those can be addressed a lot of times, but I tend to stay away from that, especially on the show quality end. So let's move into this koi about the quality of the koi. So we discussed the body conformations, really nice body conformation. So the quality we're looking for here is the luster of the skin. So we can see it has a nice luster to her. So she has a nice quality skin condition, really nice. And the color separation for a Utsuri is excellent. We're seeing not too much shimmies in her, which is really common for a Utsuri. And we're also looking at how dense the black is and how it separates right when it comes into the he, that orange-red color. So that's part of the quality. The next part of the quality that we're looking for is, I want to see the black fins. I want the fins all black on Utsuri, as much as possible. So the more black, the better off it's going to look. And the more balance you're going to see. So we got the black nose, the black fin, the black tail fin. that brings the balance in with the pattern. So that's part of the quality. The scalation, how the scales are all uniformed all the way through this koi, especially back to the tail area. You see how it's nice and uniform all the way through. That's like a thumbprint, right, for the koi. But that's showing the quality of this koi all the way through when you see that uniformity all the way through. And we're seeing the fukurin up in here where it's nice and uniform, that net pattern's coming through. So it's important when you start getting the kois to the larger size, because when that happens, you're going to start seeing that even more pronounced. So that net pattern, that nice uniform scale pattern is really important with large koi. So that's part of the quality. Next thing we're going to go look into with this koi is the pattern. And so this is Utsuri mono, so these koi are born black. So what we want to look into with this koi is we always want to judge koi from how they're swimming towards you. So this has a really cool look to the face pattern. It has that black mask on it, which is really ideal because of the dome on the koi. So I'm looking at the front and the back. So this black stripe right here matches up to the black nose. So if we didn't have the black nose, the black stripe would be an imbalance. So those two attributes on this koi bring a lot of balance to it. A lot of the times with the Utsuri, we just see the hachaware, which is a stripe that's coming down the face, go straight down without the black mask here on the nose. So that a lot of times that could be called kuchibeni as well. So that'd be a sumi kuchibeni. And then on the back with the dome, it finishes hiadome all the way back, much like a kohaku would. A lot of times the Utsuri, we're going to split this down the middle, and we want to see black only on the one side and the hi or red on the other side. But because this koi has this pattern with this kuchibeni, we want the dome exactly how it is. So that's perfect pattern right there from the face to the tail. Then we have the nice hachawari that came in, and then we want to see if we can play checkerboard on this. Okay, so we're looking at the Ichi Matsumoyo pattern. So can you hopscotch a checkerboard across this koi? And very easily we can. You can set up one side of the board and I can set up the other, and we can play a little game of checkers on this koi. And as she starts getting bigger, the checkerboard gets even better. So that's the pattern on her. So her pattern is really, really nice. And the last thing that we're looking for on judging this koi, to make sure that it's a high quality koi, we want to see all those switches come up. So it's her aura. She has a little bit of sedation right now, so she doesn't jump, but her aura is a really nice aura on this koi. She's a really friendly koi. She eats really well, but she shows her presence in the pond. And so nice, powerful, dynamic koi to own. So the switches that we're looking for on a high quality koi, we're looking for body conformation. We're looking for quality. We're looking for the pattern. We're looking for the overall aura. And then if it's a female. So all those things, if they're present on a koi, that makes the koi high quality. So unfortunately, what happens when you have those 5 attributes on the koi, you have what everyone also is looking for in a high quality koi. So that brings the price way up because the demand is high and the availability is really low. So this koi hits all the marks. This Utsuri hits all the marks on what a show quality Utsuri should look like. We can even go so far as to say, the breeder of this is Shinoda. And Shinoda is the best breeder of Utsuri in the world. So you can compile everything together with this koi and make the decision, knowing in full confidence that this is a high quality koi. She would look really good in anyone's pond. You could take her to the show, and she would do really, really well in the show. A lot of potential. So when I'm looking at koi in Japan, this is exactly what's going through my head as I'm thinking about these koi, and if I want to purchase the high quality koi and what we can do with it here at Kotz Koi, and how we can make the koi even better at our location, at our facility. So when we're looking at koi, sometimes it takes, for high quality, we're looking at 20 minutes, 30 minutes to come up with a determination if this is worth the purchase, for us when we're looking to make a large purchase. So Utsuri, female from Shinoda.